Gemini. Welcome back to Karma Light Readings. I'm Karma. I hope you guys are doing great, and I'm so grateful that you guys have chosen to click on this video and come to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you are returning, I thank you so much for your continued support. So today, as always, I ask that you guys use your discernment in determining whether or not you resonate with this reading. It is normal for you to resonate with some parts and normal for some parts to not resonate. If you do at any time resonate, hit the like button. We're going to go ahead and jump into it. If you're interested in a personal reading, link is in the description box below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, KarmaLight23. I am doing a homeless initiative right now where you guys can donate to help me create these hygiene bags. I'm also purchasing 100 meals with my own money to feed the homeless. My kids and I will be delivering the food and the hygiene bags. So check that out. It's on Instagram if you need more information. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into this here. I'd like to see what the current energy is that is surrounding and coming towards Gemini. What does Gemini need to be aware of? You have faith, ghost, determination, and creativity. I really feel like Spirit, this is about trusting in the unseen. Like you're determined to plow through something, to get over something. I also feel like in your deepest, hardest challenges, or one of the lessons or experiences that you're going to go through, Gemini, is truly connected to your faith and trusting in the unseen. Don't abandon your faith. Don't walk away from what you believe in just because something is hard. Stay focused and stay determined, okay? Especially with determination here. It's like you have a challenge in front of you and you refuse to give up. That's all you can do, baby. That's it. That's the best you can do. I also feel like some of you have some type of idea that you're wanting to bring into fruition here, but it is going to take, it's like you have to pass a certain level or a certain lesson until that happens. What's coming towards Gemini? Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Wow. To Justice with the Seven of Swords. So you're sick of something not happening. Could have been empty promises. Maybe you put your faith in something that you shouldn't have put your faith in, right? Maybe it was a human. Our faith doesn't belong in other humans, right? It belongs in the Most High. When we put our faith in other people or worldly situations, we will oftentimes find ourselves extremely disappointed and go through a period of loss. You got the Page of Pentacles or the Five of Pentacles. Somebody made you an offer or a promise that already didn't live up to what you wanted. And then they under-delivered it on top of that. And so I see you kind of taking the high road and walking away from something. And that is the justice to the lies that you've been experiencing or the deception that you've been experiencing with the Seven of Swords. I also kind of feel like something's been going on behind your back. Like right under your nose, but behind your back. And I also feel like Gemini, someone here they like to play victim a lot. What is this Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, please? Yeah, it's Judgment to Justice to the Five of Wands. So I think that you've come to realize something. Okay. I also feel like karma could be in full effect, or like cause and effect is happening here. Somebody's seeing the results or consequences from their behavior, and you're seeing something for what it is now. You're definitely seeing something from a higher perception and awakening to the truth of what has really been around you. There does seem to be a lot of aggression, a lot of arguments, just a group of people. This is more than one person. Especially with the Five of Wands, a lot of competition and chaos. And I don't think you want to have any parts of this situation. What is this Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords? You got the Ace of Swords and the Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, well, the Hanged Man. And that's what I was seeing with creativity. I saw the Hanged Man there. This is no little life situation, Gemini. This is a really big deal. Like, you make a really big move here. You're seeing, it's almost like justice is being served, but you see something from such a different perception. And you have some type of breakthrough because you've given the divine control. Yes, you have willpower. Yes, you've made a decision about which direction you want to go, but you've handed it over to the Most High to deliver you from the situation. That's where your confidence is coming in. And Spirit is saying, just hold on. Just be patient a little while longer, because what we're working on building for you or giving to you is on its way. I also want to talk about the spiritual calling here for a Gemini. There's a spiritual calling connected. Maybe, I don't know if you're a prophet, a seer, I don't know what you are, but it's a big deal, and you have something that you need to speak or give to the world. But you have to get rid of the enemies first. Yeah, there's a third party enemy. So really what takes place and what Spirit is talking about that's coming around you is you're going to be given a revelation in regards to a person or a group of people that you cannot trust, that have been kind of tagging along, third wheeling on your energy for a while, okay? How you respond to this betrayal determines how you move forward. Being at peace with it sounds backwards. I'm not saying that you just be at peace and be like, okay, haha. It means you don't let them see the reaction. This reaction needs to be between you and the Most High only, so that He can then go within, transform you, so that you act out the way He needs you to act out, so that a shift not only happens in your life, but a shift happens in the perception of others that were trying to bring you down. I mean, this is pretty deep. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big risk. Wow. So you're playing with the devil. You're playing with a demon here. Well, let me clarify. You're not playing with it, but it's playing with you. And so that's why this has been so difficult, or why you keep running into traps or setups or things that keep you from being able to move forward, because you've got to release yourself from the control of this entity. Tell me, please. Third wheel, calm, meditation. Yeah, live and learn. Live and learn. Nothing happens on accident is what Spirit is saying. Everything that you have been through has not been an accident. It has been on your purpose. It's been on purpose to help you come out of whatever has been holding you back. Because it's not always just outside energy. It's ourselves too. You know what I'm saying? Because this is judgment on a situation that... This is judgment on a situation that is just empty. I feel like you're finally seeing how something doesn't have what it claims to have. What you need to be focused on is the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Taking back control. You have to take back control by putting an end and laying to rest certain commitments that they're just not conducive to your growth, Gemini. I feel like there's a higher wisdom and knowledge that's been given to you in regards to what you need to set forth on creating, what you are capable of controlling. It's almost like learning your boundaries in terms of what you can control and what you can't. And what you can't control, stop trying to control it, let it go. And then all of a sudden, half of the frustration and half of the confusion, goes away. Okay. All right. This is deep. I don't know who this is for, Gemini, but hear me out. There's a battle going on here with your shadow self. And I feel like you believe whoever I'm tapping into. So if this doesn't resonate with you, let it go for someone else, because not everybody is at the same level on their journey. And the person who's coming through the most, the energy that's coming through the most, is a person who really, really battles with their shadow self. And this is someone who truly feels like, if I lay something to rest and let it go, then I've been defeated and I haven't won. I have to have the last say. I have to be in control. I have to be, you know what I'm saying? And that's all that's doing, is perpetuating more conflict. And then there's also an element of somebody here who's holding on to resentment. And I'm going to be honest with you, with the moon and the Hierophant here, it's like I'm tapping into two people who are aware of spiritual truths and energy and how to work with it and how to do things. But somebody here is doing it from a toxic place. And you have to be careful with that, because whatever energy we put out into the universe, we have to pay back. We have to pay back at some point in our life. It might not be right away. It could be down the road. But whatever you've done to others is going to come back to your life in one way, shape, or form. It might not look exactly the same, but you're going to have to repay it. Okay? Now, I don't know who that's for. But I can tell you that the message of Spirit is trying to give to somebody here today is that it is your own mind and your own thoughts that are deceiving you about what is going on. And the intuition that you think you are listening to is not actually the message from God, because your intuition will never tell you to do something that is spiteful, harmful, or hurtful towards another. That's going to be under demonic influence. Take it or leave it. You know, it doesn't make it right that other people do it, but you definitely should not be behaving in the same manner, because now you also have to pay that back. So I don't know who that's for. It could be for the person. Maybe you're dealing with another Gemini. Okay, you got Pisces, Taurus, Aries energy 2 and Cancer. But it's just interesting to me that you have two Hierophants and the moon in between. So there's a reflection between you and a person. And both of you, it seems to be like both of you are battling for control over one person's energy here. And neither of you have control over anything. That's what I'm seeing. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of stress. And Spirit is saying you have to let it go. I also feel like you could have been dealing with a lot of abuse from somebody here. Verbal abuse, mental abuse. Because it's looking like a lot of lies and a lot of narcissism. And in order for you, like I said up here, you need to break away from this person. Because the mind games is what's going to keep you stuck and lost. The 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. So you're overwhelmed. Yeah, I told you. It's like somebody doesn't want to let go of whatever this resentment is. But then all it does is make you stuck. I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Where are you overwhelmed at? What can you just... Maybe you're lying to yourself about how much you need to be in control too. That's a different message here for somebody on a different plane of existence. Because I'm seeing people on different levels here. And there's another Gemini here who you take on too much in an effort to just be like... Because you can do it all. It's not that you can't do it all, Gemini, but you're taking on too much. And there's this concern where Spirit is like, you're going to lose your throne. You can't just take on all the tasks and be overwhelmed and then stress yourself out and burn yourself out. That's when you end up crumbling here. Yes, 6 of Swords. The Emperor to the 10 of Cups to the 5 of Wands. So whoever I'm connecting with, Gemini, Spirit wants you to take a break and lay everything to rest. Separate yourself from all of these energies, because you are unsure of what really makes you happy. You don't even know what to fully do or invest in to bring you the fulfillment that you want, because you don't know what it really is that you want or what makes you happy. And I'm seeing that right here. The Emperor to the 10 of Cups to the 5 of Wands. Why do you not know what makes you happy? You're conflicted over fulfillment and happiness. So you first have to get rid of everything so that you can sit by yourself with the Most High and really discover what is it that you're unhappy about so that you can start working on each item. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, compromise. Where are you compromising yourself? Readiness. Eternal love. And relaxation. Evidence and strategy. You need to figure out what it is that you're looking for and what it is that you want so that you can bring it into your life. What does family mean to you? Because there's a focus here about family, children, and happiness. In order to reach certain things in life, you have to be ready and willing to sacrifice things. Gains always come with losses. And if you're looking for the peace and the consistency from other people, you have to have it first in yourself. I don't know who I'm talking to here. This is a lot. This is a lot. And that's okay. It's also a beautiful thing to have a lot, because I mean, it can't be any more clear that you're going through some type of shift and change that's to help you get to the next level. I think you're just in that part where things are to be falling off of you and you still kind of want to bring it with you, right? But this isn't the time for that. Clarify, please, for Gemini. What's going on here? So you could be dealing with a soulmate or a twin flame. Yeah, you have a lot of heartbreak over this twin flame. Very, very deeply hurt by this person. And you guys may go through like a chaser runner type of dynamic here. The issue is there's a lot of codependency, a lot of sabotage from both of you in this connection, Gemini. Twin flames don't just have to be intimate relationships. Surprise. So it could be family, it could be friends. You'd be surprised. Twin flames are not just showing up in the form of love. It's whatever's going to get your soul to rise to its highest level, because twin flames are actually about finding yourself, not finding someone else. It's about becoming whole within self. And that's what you have. You have I like you, clock, and passion. So you have a lot of chemistry with this person, but this is something that takes time because you guys keep repeating a cycle over and over. You repeat something over and over with this energy. You have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, there it is, the Two of Cups. So for some of you, this is going to be love, and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, with the King of Swords, again, please don't hold on to things that need to be said. Release your truth, or else it's going to create nothing but a burden for you. So you have a conversation coming in that is kind of showing itself to be aggressive. I'm just going to be honest, I get two different energies here. Like there's a conversation where someone's like, let's go in this direction. And then the other person wants to go in this direction. One person is all about speed and the other person is all about the journey. It's not something that, let me see what this means. It's not something that happens quickly. I mean, I feel like, because I keep seeing lighthouses, and I know that those are navigation tools, but I wanted to see like if there was anything specific. But the only thing that I'm seeing that really kind of symbolizes what we've been talking about is that lighthouses can also represent people who need to see themselves inside of their situation more clearly. And this is about a representation for personal growth. And maybe you're trying to navigate a difficult part of a relationship with someone. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. And so it's like you're trying to navigate this ship, this relationship, through a difficult time. And that's why Spirit is saying you got to have faith in what you cannot see. It takes time. It doesn't happen very, very quickly. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, isolated, victimized, and helpless. So it's like you want to attack when you feel betrayed. Page of Swords, immature conversations, you know, in a state of vigilance. I have something to say, and then maybe regretting it later because you spoke too prematurely. That type of mentality, this Eight of Swords mentality of just feeling stuck, feeling trapped, and repetitive in cycles, that's what you need to lay to rest here. Clarify, please. What's coming for Gemini? Yeah, Six of Wands, victory and success, and the Ten of Cups. When you fight that battle with the Eight of Swords, when you break free from those certain perceptions and that thinking, and when you start to approach something from a different viewpoint and a different belief system, that is when things will change. I'm going to say something here that for those of you that are not ready to hear this, you're not going to like it. But for those of you that are ready to hear this, I'm going to say it for you. Sometimes you're lying to yourself. Sometimes the things that you believe in or say, well, this is what I do and this is what it is, those are the very reasons why nothing is changing in your life. It's not always everybody else. It's not always, it most of the time never is. Because when you get to a certain point, you really align with the fact that every person that comes into your life is simply a mirror and the universe telling you what you need to work on and heal within yourself, right? Because we attract what we vibrate at. If you want different, you've got to vibrate different, which means how do you vibrate different? You've got to change your mindset. You've got to expand yourself, and you've got to change the way you believe and perceive things in order to see a change. Because once you believe differently, you become different, right? Because we are what we think. So let's tap into this for closing messages. I didn't mean for this to be so long, gems, but that's okay. Yeah, gain. You cultivate everything that you've been through, all the things that are creating so much difficulty or confusion or annoyance or whatever it is. All of those are golden nuggets that you can take, the good news that you can cultivate and take to give yourself encouragement, to give yourself a message, a word on what you need to do and how you need to behave. And I'm telling you, this is God's promise. You are on your rite of passage. And what you have prayed for and what you have asked for is coming to you, but it doesn't come without the actual shift of your mindset, which is evolution, which is ascension, okay? It is growth. And that's why you have sweet dream and merit making on the bottom, because you begin to make things right by following through on what it is you've asked God to bring into your life, because he doesn't just give us things for free now. So you're going to have to sacrifice and compromise a certain thing from your past or a certain thing from your current life right now that you don't necessarily want to let go of and release, but it needs to be in order for you to see what you want. Yeah, you have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. The golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist. So, there's a transition. The butterfly. Relationship evolving. So there's a massive healing transformation going on. Maybe even with your own narcissism, because every single person has a little bit of narcissism in them, okay? And yes, a narcissist can heal. They can. It takes forever and it's rare. But for those of us that just have bits of narcissism, you can get over that. You can shift and change that. This is you putting an end to all things that do not serve you. And some of you could be walking away from a narcissist who love bombs you but doesn't actually put in the work. So put in the work for yourself so that you can receive a different life and a different outcome. All right, closing messages for Gemini. Legal issues. Some of you could be going through divorce, could have legal issues, court issues, contract issues, things of that nature. A lot of confusing energy. Spirit is reminding you that confusion does not come from God. This person and or situation is very unstable. A loved one who has passed on protects you, Gemini. You are a healer. Stop doubting your gifts, and you need to meditate. Remember that forgiveness is key. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Gemini, you got this. Hold on to your faith. You're almost there. Bye.